Hi, thank you for joining us for another session of Red Hat Coffee Break. I'm here today with our partner, Portworx. My name is Eric Rosenbaum. I serve as the Chief Technologist in Red Hat's Global Financial Services practice. I've got about 20 years of experience in the financial service sector, and we're joined today by Adam Swidler from Portworx. Adam, can you introduce yourself, please?
Thanks, Eric. It's great to be here. I'm Adam Swidler. I'm the Director of Product Marketing for Portworx by Pure Storage.
Great. So it's great to have you here today. Can you tell us a little bit about Portworx and what you guys do and how you add value in the financial services space?
Portworx by Pure Storage is the market-leading Kubernetes data management solution that brings persistent storage and data management into the Kubernetes cluster and delivers a cloud-native experience to infrastructure, DevOps, and application teams. We've been an alliance partner with Red Hat for many years, and together we've delivered cloud-native platforms for customers such as Lloyds Bank, Ford, and the Scottish Government, just to name a few.
Excellent. So in the intro, you talked about data. I mean, you can't really have a conversation, and I'll jump right into AI, to be honest, okay? So everyone talks about monetizing data, using AI, and how does Portworx play in that conversation?
Yeah, as financial organizations scale AI and ML initiatives, managing large data-intensive workloads efficiently is critical. Portworx delivers a cloud-native data platform that ensures fast, reliable, and secure access to data across hybrid and multi-cloud environments. And through our deep partnership with Red Hat, Portworx is fully integrated with Red Hat OpenShift, enabling financial firms to run scalable AI ML pipelines on a trusted enterprise-grade Kubernetes data platform. Together, Portworx and OpenShift simplify deployment, improve operational efficiency, and offer a consistent developer experience across environments. Our Kubernetes-native architecture allows data scientists and engineers to quickly spin up environments and access databases like PostgreSQL, Kafka, Redis, and Cassandra without infrastructure bottlenecks. Portworx also simplifies day two operations with automated backup and disaster recovery, ensuring AI teams can innovate without worrying about data resilience. Now, for training and deploying AI models, Portworx delivers high-performance storage to manage large data sets, checkpoints, and outputs. It supports vector databases and retrieval augmented generation pipelines, which are essential to powering generative AI. And Portworx works across any Kubernetes distribution, on-prem, in the public cloud, or at the edge, giving teams the flexibility to run AI workloads wherever needed. It helps reduce costs, improve uptime, and streamline the development lifecycle for intelligent applications.
I think the last point is really it resonates with me. The idea that you can run, with OpenShift and with Portworx, the same environment, whether on-prem, cloud A, cloud B, cloud C, because I see a lot of companies moving workloads around, because their data's in one place, their AI or their GPUs are in another place. Is that something that Portworx enables and accelerates?
Absolutely. Portworx shines in that type of multi or hybrid cloud environment. We take advantage of the Kubernetes machinery and feedback loops in order to enable the migration of applications from one Kubernetes cluster to another. And Portworx handles the persistent data volume mappings as that application moves from one cluster to another. And those clusters can be in different availability zones in the same data center. They can be in physically separated data centers. They can be across the public-private cloud boundary. We give teams incredible flexibility for designing those types of architectures.
So it's really a write once, run anywhere type of model.
Exactly.
Very nice. Besides AI, one of the challenges when I speak to CTOs is virtualization. There's a lot happening in the virtualization space. How does Portworx enable and facilitate, as companies, if they're looking to change their virtualization vendor, how can Portworx play in that space?
Yeah, I mean, we've partnered so tightly with Red Hat, and we're providing FSI customers a compelling alternative to the costly VMware renewal by enabling a modern cloud-native infrastructure for both virtualized and container workloads. So together, Red Hat OpenShift and Portworx offer a unified platform where virtual machines and containers can run side by side on Kubernetes and eliminate the need for separate environments and reduce licensing and infrastructure overhead. So OpenShift delivers like the enterprise-grade Kubernetes orchestration, while Portworx brings the scalable, high-performance storage and data services that support both VM persistence and container workloads. I like to think of OpenShift as sort of the run plane and Portworx as sort of the data plane for this solution. And this combination allows FSIs to consolidate legacy applications and modern workloads on a single efficient stack. By migrating away from VMware and adopting the OpenShift Portworx solution, financial organizations can significantly lower total cost of ownership, avoid vendor lock-in, and gain operational flexibility. With support for live VM migration, backup, and disaster recovery, Portworx and OpenShift empower IT teams to modernize without disruption, achieving performance, resilience, and cost efficiency at scale.
And you've got that same data control plane, regardless of whether it's a VM or container. And as you move, what I sometimes call progressive modernization from your VMs to containers, you don't have to retrain your team. The same team that's operating your data for VMs is the same team you're operating for containers, correct? And AI, I would ask.
Yeah, that's exactly right. There's sort of an intersection of the platform supporting the software development, the AI, ML, data science work, and now also supporting the virtualized workloads as they move onto the containerized platform as well.
Very nice. Resilience is always a topic of conversation. I mean, we've got DORA that came into effect in January of this year. We've got other, Asia Pac regulators looking at resilience and putting it into code. How can Portworx help in that conversation with making a firm be more resilient and as well as being resilient, but at an operational cost that makes sense to them?
Yeah, I think this is one of the things that really makes Portworx very special to our financial customers. So we help financial institutions ensure resiliency by delivering enterprise-grade data availability, protection, and disaster recovery for critical applications that are running on Kubernetes. With features like synchronous replication, zero data loss failover, and automated backups, Portworx ensures that applications remain online and data is safe even during infrastructure failures. Our ability to span across multiple availability zones or data centers allows institutions to meet stringent SLAs and compliance requirements such as the European DORA Act that you mentioned, Eric. By reducing recovery time and minimizing data loss, Portworx enables financial organizations to maintain uninterrupted service, protect customer trust, and adapt quickly in the face of outages or cyber threats.
Very interesting. Very interesting. You're joining Red Hat at our Red Hat Summit later this month in Boston. How can people learn more about Portworx, and how can they interact with you and gain a better understanding and see if it fits into their use cases?
Yeah, we are so excited to be a platinum sponsor of the Red Hat Summit this year. In addition to our bright orange booth, which you'll see from anywhere throughout the convention floor, we have breakout presentations that feature customer success stories, best practices, and product highlights. We have a hands-on lab for folks that actually want to give Portworx a test drive while they're there, and numerous other activities where you can learn more. And if you want to see the links below, you can register for our sessions. And we absolutely look forward to seeing everyone there at Red Hat Summit.
That should be awesome. I love the idea of a hands-on labs while you're browsing, the summit. So, Adam, thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for partaking in Red Hat Summit. And I invite everyone to check out Portworx. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much, Eric. It's been a pleasure.